The Taylor Barnard F2 career mode continues here on F124 for the feature race here for the Hungarian Grand Prix. It should be a lot of fun here this weekend. Now, before we get into the video, I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple of disclaimer alerts for you guys to know. If you haven't seen the previous race, the link will be in the top right-hand corner, the sprint race you saw. And if you guys go on to enjoy this race, make sure you give it a like and make sure you subscribe. And we're going to get into the action here as we're starting P12 here in Hungary.
The formation lap gets underway for this, the Formula 2 race, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure the car is ready for battle once the lights go out.
I'm flipping my strategy. I'm going to start on the hards, get my hard stint out of the way, and then I'm going to go to the soft tire to go to the end of the Grand Prix, because I know I'm going to be on the faster tire where everybody else will be struggling for grip on the hards. So I'm taking a little bit of a risk here. Can't wait for the belt. Can't wait for Spa-Francorchamps next time out when we get done here in Hungary. So, yeah. Make sure you give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe so you do not miss the next episode I do on this video. I know the hard tire is not the tire I want to be on to start the race, but to be fair, I'd rather get my hard tire stint out of the way. Lights out and away we go. Kind of struggled getting off the grid. I bogged down just a little bit. Trying to go easy does it. I've lost some positions. That's okay. That was not a good start, but that's okay. Gonna wait till we get some rhythm going here. Remember, as I said, they're going to be really struggling for grip on the hards. I'm on the hards now, just trying to make sure we have grip. We got 19 laps around Budapest here at the Hungaroring. Hungary is not a fun little track for overtaking, but we're going to do the best we can in this situation. We did this a couple of times where we did the alternate strategy, and we'll see if you know, on a track that's difficult to overtake, as Antonelli sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Lap 1 in the books, 42.3.
Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
I didn't want to make any dumb decisions on the first lap of the race. I had to be mindful of, you know, overtaking and all that, yada, yada, yada. I know this is not the tire we want to be on, but I'm confident we have a very good strategy for me that I can use in the Grand Prix here today, the feature race, where there's points are on the line. We did score points in the sprint race yesterday, so that's good. The hard tire was okay pace-wise. So we're gonna see if this little gamble from the hards to the softs are gonna pay off, or if this is gonna turn into a difficult afternoon for us, but we'll have to wait and see. Personal best 66.4. Pace is good. Pace is really good so far here in the hard tire stint. Of course, I'm backing up 17th on back, but that's my intention. 33,027. Pace is good.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the
Currently losing some ground to the top group, but remember those soft tires are going to start going away on those cars, so I figured being on the hard tire was going to be the tire to be on. Remember, I only had 2 warnings, so if we can just have a clean day today, make sure we do not get any track limit warnings, we'll be in good shape. Currently in P15, we started P12, so we didn't get the best of starts, but to be fair, that's because we were on the hard tire, whereas everybody else is on the red soft tire. So we're just going to be taking it easy, just trying to get up there to the front. We'll see if our little strategy is the right one or if it was the wrong one. Don't want to second guess this decision.
Right, a gap to the teammate ahead.
33,060.
0.4 seconds.
About to get past. Okay, I'm going to try to create some room here. He's on the wrong side of the track, so we're going to have the preferred line. He made low contact. That would be O'Sullivan as we're trying... Or no, that's one Manuel Carrera, sorry. As we get our elbows out. Really starting to lose a lot of time. But when those soft tires start to go away, the hards are going to start to come in. And they're going to get faster and faster, and we can make up all that ground. I feel like I'm leading the race and not P15 right now, holding these guys up. I don't know if this was the right call to start on the hards, but, you know, I'm just taking a risk because, you know, I didn't get to be in the top 10 after qualifying. Hards were okay as far as pace-wise is concerned. Really starting to lose ground. Of course, the softs are... You know, those softs are going to start going away for the AI up ahead. 33,284. Carrera trying to get by. Trying to hold off Carrera. Oh, we just had a little touch there. Of course, he was going to have the preferred line. I think his front wings might have been damaged. I did give him room, so he was the one that, you know, kind of, quote, dive-bombed us. But I gave him room, so... You know, that's all on him, if you know what I mean. And if he wonders why there was contact, that was on him, not on me, so... Because I gave him plenty of room, and then he did it to himself, so... Can't believe we're already 6 seconds down, but... As I said in the sprint race yesterday, we just need to be patient, because I know those soft tires are going to go away. Thirty-three, 223. Just being patient here. I'm not going to get aggressive until we start getting ready to make some overtakes. I've only made one overtake in this entire race so far, and that was back on lap 1 after the, quote, dreadful start we had, so kind of wasn't expected, but, you know, we're just going to have to do the best we can in this situation. We're going to need a safety car or something. On pace for another personal best, 32.961. Actually, I have the pace to, I have the pace, really. It's like those soft tire runners are really starting to struggle. Of course, they're going to really struggle. Yeah, it looks like I'm starting to gain on them. So I think starting on the hards was probably the right call. Because the thing is, they're going to have an early pit stop. I'm going to be staying out later in this run, where the soft tires are really going to start working for me, and those hards are going to be really not working for the AI. So I think I might have just played a game of strategy. 66.343 personal best in the middle sector, so really starting to get some good pace here, as you know, the AI really struggling on their tires. We're doing okay on the hards. If I were to do this for a driver career mode, I think we could snooker the AI, as we're going to set another personal best.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window.
32.8.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 7.6 seconds.
Yeah, I think the AI is really just struggling on the tires. Currently lap 8 of 19 in this Grand Prix. Yeah, they got it to a 7-second gap, then that gap started to go down. Just looks like the AI is just really struggling with the softs. And that's really good for me, even though I'm going to struggle with the softs later in the race, but the track's going to have a nice bit of rubber, if you know what I mean. I'm only going to lose a tenth, but that's fine.
Cordeal ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 5.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time, 1:33.9. Good job. You're gaining by a full second a lap at the moment.
Yeah, because the AI is really struggling with those soft tires. Of course, I'm on the hards. And the hards just get a couple laps in. So we're going to be... As after we cross the lap, after we complete lap 9, we'll be past half distance in this race. Really, I have a feeling we're going to gain some time.
Issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Yeah, we're not going to have any issues. I was getting ready to say before my engineer interrupted me, I think everybody's just struggling with the softs. I'm making these hards work all the way through 10 laps of the race. Personal best through the middle sector. So I think everybody's going to have to pit early. Because I'm starting to catch Cordell. Because remember, they build up like a 6-7 second gap. And since we're like now about to be 10 laps into this race, those softs are pretty much GONE. They're up to pretty much no good.
In this lap.
881. Unless my teammate's already going to come into the pits. Because I think he should get first priorities of the pit stop sequence. But he's so far ahead, I think we can make the stack work. It's just we got to execute it perfectly, if you know what I mean. And like I said, we'll have, you know, different tires, but we're going to have a little bit more grip than the AI who's going to be struggling for grip on those hard tires. Because I've saved those soft tires the best for last. And that will definitely be a factor of whether we're going to score points or not. And of course, remember, Andrea Kimi Antonelli led the most laps back at Silverstone, the feature race, which if you haven't seen the feature race for Silverstone or any of the races I've done, the playlist will be down the screen. The playlist will be down in the description below. It looks like we got pit stops. Don't know if my teammate's going to come in or not. Yes, we have no choice as we're going to come in and make our pit stop. I think our teammate's going to stay out. We're going to see if the grip's going to be a factor. Looks like my teammate did stay out. All right, go.
The team will be hoping they can get back into the action as fast as possible.
And remember, I'm going to have grippier tires.
See these tires through to the end now.
And of course, I'm going to have grippier tires. These drivers, those on the hards, they're really going to be struggling for grip. I'm going to have grippier tires. I mean, look at how much I've caught Cordell in one fell swoop. I'm on grippier tires. I'm on faster tires than these than the AI are. They were on the softs. I was on the hards, so I'm gonna have a lot more grip than the AI. I'm gonna make Cordial. Okay, inside. Don't mess with me because I'm really going to be a lot quicker than you guys are. Yeah, they're really going slow.
Joshua's in the pits. Joshua is in the pits.
Of course, he's going to the hards. I'm on the grippier tire. Don't worry about those sector times because remember, I'm going to get DRS on Zane Maloney. I think he's gonna definitely have to forfeit. I'm gonna go to the left. And I just got myself within the points. How about that? So it looks like the undercut of me starting on the hards really paid off. Because I'm already up to P10 just like that. And Rafael Villagomez just blocked me. Yeah, he just impeded me because I had a hell of a run.
Nice overtake.
And I'm gone just like that. So it looks like my strategy of starting on the hards to the softs, I've undercut a lot of people in this. We're on pace for probably a new fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Personal best, 65.0. And I think saving those softs for this part of the stint really paid off. Because I'm about to pass Koshimani, who won the sprint race yesterday. .36.69.
Keep this up. Well done.
Think he needs to not fight me. And we're already up to P8 just like that. We've not only undercutted our teammate, we've undercut a lot of people on the hards. They're really struggling for grip. I am just flying. I have grip, y'all. And we have gone quicker in Sector 1 as I get my first warning for track limits. Carried a bit too much speed going into that kink. See if we can do some damage limitation on the driver standings. Gonna have to be careful getting around Mayata. Gonna make a overtake here, or is he gonna just defend? I'll just go around the outside just to make him work, and I make it work. So right now I am like the quickest car on the racetrack. I've really undercut a lot of people in the process. We're about to set the new fastest lap of the Grand Prix just like that. 29.9. I got pace in this bad boy. We really got the pace, which is impressive if you ask me. Remember, we finished P5 yesterday in the sprint. And this is the quick air.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
Let's see if I can get around Dennis Hauger. I'm gonna just... he's gonna block the inside. I was gonna take... Or the outside. I was gonna take the outside, but... had to back out of it. Oh, he gave me a little brake check there. I'm gonna just force it in there. Like, excuse me, coming through. Now we're up to P6, and I'm really flying. So I'm glad I waited till lap 11 to put on these softs. I was okay on the hards as far as the pace is concerned, but, you know, going to the soft tires was probably the right decision. We did gain a little bit of points on Andrea Mancinelli, because remember, he retired out of the sprint race yesterday. Had to put a new engine in the car today. As we're coming up to Enzo Fittipaldi here. Remember, we finished, as I said, P5. We didn't get the fastest lap of the Grand Prix in yesterday's sprint. I feel like we have the pace to... We may get P5 here if we can catch Fittipaldi and just get him clear. We just need to get him clear. Not do anything dumb, just get clear. Come on, Fittipaldi. We get him clear, so we're now clicking. I really have outsmarted the AI. I'm already out of Fittipaldi, out of DRS on Fittipaldi, which is sucky for him. But he probably didn't know I was going to do that to him. Is it going to be too late to catch the leaders? More than likely, but, you know, from 12th to the points, that's pretty damn good.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
35. Yeah, the tires are going to start falling off the cliff in a minute. I'm just continuing to build that gap. Just continuing to pull away. Next time by will be 3 laps to go in the feature race. Remember, I'm still on 1 warning for track limits, so I need to be a little bit more cautious there. That's, by the way, 3 warnings I had, and normally when I get 3 warnings, that's a 3-second time penalty. But since I've only had 2 warnings in the sprint and 1 warning in the feature, I've not had a 3-second time penalty, so that's pretty much good. And I'm catching Oliver Behrman, but at the same time, I'm getting closer and closer, needing to be careful not to pick up my 2nd warning for track limits, otherwise I'll be on the verge of penalty. And I believe I'm now within his DRS range. Yeah, I'm going to pick up DRS on the straightaway, so he's... or not.
The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most
And
of it.
I thought it was going to be in his DRS range, which apparently I wasn't. Up, Richard Verschuur's out of the Grand Prix. Not like that matters, really, to be honest with you. But remember, if it's a yellow flag situation, I cannot overtake. I need to be aware about that. So if I want to get around Behrman, I better do it right about now, as I'm going to just do a cheeky move to the inside of the Prema driver, and we just get into P4 just like that. As now we are within striking distance of possibly a podium here this afternoon here at the Hungaroring. The question is, where is that yellow flag at? I'm just driving as hard as I can. There's where the yellow flag is. It's in the final corner. So we cannot overtake until the car is gone. Everything else will be game on. As there's Richard Verschuur's car, as he's out of the Grand Prix. And we have 2 laps to go here in this race. 31-1. Looks like the tires are starting to go off a cliff a bit. We're just going to try to do the best we can. Doing some damage limitation on us in the terms of the championship. Maybe a stretch. We may just get either 2nd or 3rd. If not, we'll just settle with P4. I don't know if we're going to catch Ollie Behrman, which would be a bit of a shame. But remember, he's only getting points from the feature race because he didn't score in the sprint race yesterday. I swear, Prema better not sweep the entire season as far as polls, or otherwise they're going to remind me like they're going to become Red Bull 2.0 in this career mode of ours. And now I'm within DRS range of Paul Run and Gabriel Bortoleto as we're going to start the last lap of the Grand Prix.
All of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
As I just dive bombed Bortoleto, and I just got DRS just like that. Now we're up to podium. Boy, that was a beautiful call. I don't think I'm going to catch Antonelli, unfortunately, so that's a bit of a shame. The question is, will I get Paul Aron? As we give him a little bit of a nudge, tell him we are there, and we're a lot quicker than him. And oh, he blocked us. Here comes the dive as we just picked up our second warning for track limits.
Good job.
But it doesn't really matter, so that's 4 warnings in total. But I do not think we're going to catch Antonelli, sorry. That's fine. We're going to get P2 anyway, so what a wonderful recovery. Fell all the way as low as P16, and we come away with a podium. That's pretty much damn impressive. Plus, we also gained some points on Paul Ron by, like, I want to say 3 points, as Antonelli is going to win the feature race here today. At Hungary, we're going to finish P2. Not too bad.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
He has done it again! Andrea Kimi Antonelli takes the checkered flag.
Well, the pressure's really building on this one. We're getting into the business end of things, and it's going to be fully elbows out. But that's a great way to push through the mid-year.
As we look back on a thrilling race here today, we can now see the drivers take their places on the podium. It's a familiar sight by now, as it's another successful F2 win for Prema. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
Yep, we lose 4 points in the championship. We'll get to that in just a second. So, Andrea Kimi Antonelli wins. We come home P2 and set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So we really had the pace on the soft tires. So switching from the hards to the soft really paid off in that regard. Paul Ron third, Gabriel Bortoleto fourth, Ollie Behrman fifth, Enzo Fittipaldi, Dennis Hugger, Mayata Kushmani, and Rafael Villa Gomez got the points. Our teammate misses out on the points along with Zane Maloney, Cordell, Martins, O'Sullivan, Monty, Stanek, Colabinto, Crawford, Hajar, Carrera, and Vishor, the only driver who didn't finish the race. In terms of the championship, it's 60 points. We did gain points on Paul Aron because, remember, we got the fastest lap, so we gained 3 points on him. So it's now down to 60 points. Team-wise, I do not think we're going to catch Prema. It's going to be we may just hold on to second place as far as that is concerned. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. If you haven't already, make sure you get yourself subscribed, like, and all that yada, yada, yada. And we'll be back in Spa-Francorchamps for the F2 fun in Belgium when Formula 2 returns.